Yes, lovely people. I hope you're well. Welcome back to another Summer Daily News Show. My name is Callum, representing Team Kopish. As always, we get behind the mic. Please make sure that you subscribe, comment, and you know the rest. Like, people, not loads to get through today. However, a few critical stories, and we've got to start with this man. Will he stay or will he go? We are talking about Fabinho. So, a couple of weeks ago, news came out that he wanted to move to Saudi Arabia. A club in Saudi Arabia, were keen on acquiring his services, which started to make myself, all Liverpool fans, think, what are we going to do next? However, the other day, news surfaced that because of the dogs he has, the move was in jeopardy. However, today, news has come out saying the move is actually in jeopardy. Ornstein's been speaking about it. A couple of other journalists who are reputable have been speaking about it as well. I don't know what to make of this. Shout out to Matt and Drift. We were speaking about this in the WhatsApp group that we've got. And Drift is happy with this, provided we get Lavia as well. I don't know how I feel about this one. I love Fabinho, but I also think it's time for him to move on. But it doesn't seem like Klopp's ready for him to move on. And it doesn't seem like the pool of DMs is great out there, or the pool that we're working in is great out there. And we don't really look like we're going to push the boat out for Caicedo. Tchouameni's not available. Another DM who I'm going to speak about shortly has rejected us. I'm lost with this one, people. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm kind of lost with this one. Don't know how to feel exactly. Not too sure. I still think we should try and sell him. Apparently he still wants to go, but apparently if there's no movement, he'll be in training on Wednesday. And obviously that comes with its risks. Is he going to pick up an injury potentially, which would scupper a move and also mean he would probably be unavailable to start the season for us? We are in limbo at the moment. And me personally, with Hendo looking like it's imminent, I would try and get a DM who could come in and replace Fabinho rather than be an understudy like a Lavia. In an ideal world, you go and get someone and Lavia, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be doing that for whatever reason. But that's what I would try and do. I'll try and go and get someone who's ready-made to replace Fabinho now. And that way, if Fabinho stays, you've got two DMs as well as Bišćak. If he goes, then you've got this new DM plus Bišćak still as well. I would go for... I'd go for the latter. I would try and get someone who's ready-made and then move Fabinho on, but it doesn't seem like he's going to go... Well, as of right now, it seems like the move's in jeopardy. Bayern Munich are also interested in Fabinho. And look, if this move falls through to Saudi, I think him going to Bayern would be a great move for him personally. But you know what I'm going to say, guys. Call me shameless or whatever. If Fabinho is going to Bayern Munich, you need to run us something in the other direction. Whether it be Kimmich or Pavard, or check this, Kimmich and Pavard. But you got to do something. If you're Liverpool Football Club and Fabinho wants to go to Bayern Munich, you've got to do something. Something has to happen. So we'll see what happens. I reckon he still wants to go Saudi. I think they'll make something potentially work. But as of right now, the move's in jeopardy. So watch this space. Now on to a player that we are linked with quite heavily and have been linked with heavily since the beginning of the window. And that is this man, Lavia. Apparently, Liverpool have agreed terms with Lavia and are looking at making a £35 million bid. When I see stuff like this, I am a bit skeptical. Agreeing personal terms, I think is pretty much is there in it. Like, the clubs are going to speak to agents. Agents are going to speak to the clubs. They're going to say what the client wants, and the clubs are either going to agree or disagree, or they're going to meet in the middle. The blocking point is always clubs dealing with other clubs. We see it now with Chelsea and Brighton, with Caicedo and Colwill. I think everyone forgets about the Colwill situation. But also, there's bad blood between Brighton and Chelsea with how Potter left and how they've tried to go after other Brighton players, and they're just a bad feeling between the two clubs. The opposite is Liverpool and Southampton. They've regularly done business, usually with Liverpool players. Usually with Southampton players coming to Liverpool. We have had a few players go that direction as well, but if they value him at 50 mil and we're going at 35 mil, so 15 mil difference. I kind of don't get that. And I understand this business, you have to try and meet in the middle, but 15 mil is a lot lower than the valuation, unless they've been given some sort of a green light that they're going to do that. Or Southampton will be like good to negotiate with that. I think we're looking at structured payments here. So maybe 35 mil in a lump sum and then the rest in add-ons. I doubt we're just going to go in and bid 35 mil and that's it and expect Southampton to just go yes, because we're not the only club in for him. And look, here's the thing. Everyone knows I rate Lavia, but I don't think he's ready-made for Liverpool right now. But if that's the person Klopp wants, the club needs to move quickly, because look, if Chelsea do get to a point with Caicedo where it's like, we ain't going to get him, they might move for Lavia. If Partey decides to leave Arsenal, Arsenal might move for Lavia. Those aren't two clubs we really want to be competing with. Not to mention, if it continues beyond the summer, then Man City are back involved next summer. So I think this is something that needs to get wrapped up quickly. If this is the man Klopp wants, get it done. Otherwise, move on and go to another target. And speaking of other targets, apparently, Sofian Amrabat has rejected Liverpool's advances and has chosen Manchester United. Frustrating from my standpoint. I think he could have done a really good job for us. Can't hate on the player. Man United are our big club. I hate Man United, but they are a big club. I've got to call it what I call it. It feels weird. It feels weird. It's usually a player rejecting Man United for us. Every dog has its day. Shamelessly, I hope he goes to Man United and doesn't do well. Nothing personal, just business. He rejected us for Man United, fair enough. But as a fan, I hope it doesn't work out for him at Man United, because I don't want him to get stronger. But if we were in for him, I'm interested to see what the feeling was. Was it going to be Lavia and Amrabat? Because that for me would be a very ideal situation. Was it just going to be Amrabat and no Lavia? It's very confusing what's going on at the moment. And look, we're not meant to be knowing absolutely everything that goes on behind the scenes, especially when it comes to transfers. That should be kept within the club. But all the rumblings, all the rumours, all the murmurs, it seems as though there's not really a plan in place at the moment. It's a little concerning. I know Drifter said by the 1st of August he needs to see someone come in, or he's going to start getting really panicky and he's going to go from being positive Drifty to very upset Drifty. I'm in between positive and negative at the moment. Worried I am. I am worried. I'm not even going to lie, but I neither feel negative nor positive right now. I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens, even though I know a lot of you think I'm negative. I just like to ask questions, guys, and I like to get answers for certain things that I don't think are clear on the surface. But look, it remains to be seen. Look, Amrabat's chosen Man United. Good on him. Fair enough to him. But we need to go and make sure we do our business. And also, we need to not neglect other areas of the pitch. I still think we need 4 players. I still think we need a right back, a centre back, and 2 centre midfielders. And I know it sounds a lot bringing in 6 players in the summer, but how many players have we lost and how many players have we not brought in previous summers? We need to make something happen. One question I will ask you for we asked this question last night as well on the Monday show. Check it out if you didn't as well. Some really good debates on there last night with me and Drift. If we don't sign a DM before the start of the season, which player would you like to see start there on the first game of the season? Or would you line up with 1 DM or a double pivot? Let me know in the comment section, people. As always, please do smash the like button on the video. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We're only a couple hundred away. So please, people, spread the word. Make sure you switch on notification bells. Hopefully, we will be back tomorrow with a live show in the evening. So make sure you tune in for that. And until we see you next time, people, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish and we are out, people. Take care.